What is going on, y'all? Travis here, back again with another episode of Scandal, Season 1, Episode 3. Can we talk about how I watched 2 damn episodes of this show and didn't realize that Cyrus Bean is Thatcher? The audacity. The audacity, Shonda. Let's get into it. Season 1, Episode 3. That's all I'm gonna see. That's all I'm gonna freaking see. Freaking Thatcher. She's familiar too.
Don't know how you take it.
I don't take it. Do they always do this?
Yeah, they do that.
Good. I was starting to think it was me or something.
It is.
You. They're talking about you, Amanda.
Ah! I mean, that's not
Everyone's
funny.
gonna be talking about you.
What if she's lying?
What if she's not? I vote yes.
Monica all over again, except without the blue dress, without any kind of proof.
Who needs proof?
Not voting.
She seems scared. I'd vote yes. We were voting.
It's Sandra Harding.
Very
Can you believe it?
interesting. Don't know much about that guy yet.
We're not voting, keeping her. It's done.
I'll go to court. Held the defense stolen.
Harrison, you're with me. Find Gideon Wallace at the DC Sun. I want to talk to him today. Take Amanda home, pack up her things, make sure
No one is following her and set her up at your apartment.
I'm losing my patience, Mr. Cole.
He'll be here very soon, Your Honor. Presidential motorcade is blocking Massachusetts Avenue.
Here we are.
Perhaps the defendant should take one of his helicopters, Your Honor.
Running out of time.
Keep stalling.
Room service, we've got your breakfast.
I don't think we ordered any.
I love my job.
You might want to put on some clothes for this. Excuse me. Up and at 'em, Trav.
Livy!
You're late.
Do you know who this is? This is the Olivia Pope. She works for the... Who do you work for now?
Today, your mother.
Oh, crap.
Not too thrilled about the fact that you're late for court. Is this what you're looking for?
All right, where are my peanuts? I know I've been hitting it pretty hard lately. I've been so stressed out.
A rape charge does it to the best of us.
I didn't do it.
I know. I believe you. Now let's go work on that judge and jury. You. May I ask a favor?
Court's adjourned. Back here
favor.
at 2 with your defendant, or I'll lock him up.
Thank you, Your Honor.
How are you holding up, Sandra?
I can't lose him, Sue. I won't lose him.
You're my good side, gentlemen.
Is there anything you didn't take care of, Liv?
Your hotel bill.
What do we have on our plate today?
He really did forget what time the trial started. He screwed up.
He's lucky the judge didn't throw him back in jail. He's on trial for rape.
He didn't rape that girl.
I believe you. But if I'm the jury, I'm already resenting him.
Which is why I would like you on this
Yeah.
thing. Keep Travis in line.
Today was just a favor.
Liv.
Sandra, I love you. I love your son. I am on retainer for your company.
The
I don't
name is
babysit
used.
27-years.
Travis is irresponsible. I know that. Part of it is on me. You went through a very rough time, and I didn't always have the time to help him sort through all of that stuff. The girl is not the victim here. Travis is. Please. You've handled difficult clients before.
Not ones who didn't show up in court.
I'm
Washington,
not
he
giving an
doesn't
opinion
need
until
me.
I know he didn't
I
do
spend
it.
all day listening to people who tell me what they think I want to hear.
I'm always gonna
He could be
believe
in a lot of trouble here, Liv. I need someone on our side who I can trust.
an accusation
People
for that.
don't say no
well,
to you very often, do they?
Probably about as often as they say no to you.
you get what I'm saying. Those are serious accusations. We can't just brush it off.
What's happening?
Morning, honey.
She's pretty.
What's happening?
I called Mrs. Hanley and I canceled your morning schedule. You paced until 4 a.m. I wanted you to get some
I had a
sleep.
video conference on hunger in the developing world.
People die if they don't get enough
Chairman of the Joint
sleep.
Chiefs and I had a meeting on...
You needed one chance to sleep in.
I'm the leader of the free world. I do not sleep in.
Chill
Why
out.
aren't you sleeping?
No.
Think about his mistress.
I just want you to have what you need.
Sis.
You know that. I'm doing a tour of DC homeless shelters this afternoon. I have to give a speech. Wish me luck.
Hey,
What are you doing here? You have to stop showing up here.
you always this high-strung?
Just mute.
Relax. I have a meeting with your boss.
Olivia.
Hey, where are you going? We have a meeting.
No, we don't.
You called me. Your guy said that you wanted to talk to me. Amanda
Why does he
Tanner,
look
which there
so
is no way in hell.
different? Is it his
I
beard?
don't have to kill
He
your
used to have a
story,
beard.
Gideon. You're going to kill it yourself. All of the real reporters at your paper, snatch it right out of your cub reporter hands.
Not as much as
Great
a snack.
piece yesterday about how cherry blossoms are so late to bloom this year. I do hope they come soon. This is how this works. You're gonna leave Amanda alone, her name out of your paper for the next 72 hours. You do that, and I will give you some background on her. If you're lucky, a quote.
Okay, good meeting.
There was no meeting.
You bring a lot of clients to your home.
Just the ones that need to be kept out of the public eye.
What happens next?
Next, we talk about things. Not bad things, just things that will help me.
Things.
For instance, I need to know if you have any proof of what went on with you and the president. Because if it ever came down to his word against yours, we'll need proof of what happened. Because even though I believe you, others won't.
I have something, yeah. I'm not ready to tell you what it is. You said we could do this on my terms. I'm not telling you until I'm ready.
Okay? Hopefully it won't come to that. Which brings me to the second thing I need. What's the end game? Question I ask every client. What they want. What's your best outcome? Do you want money? Do you want to stay in Washington? Do you want your job back?
I want to see the president. I want one meeting with him, alone, face to face.
We were in Des Moines debating, and the moderator raises the question. Olivia.
Oh, please. Billy, can you give us a minute?
I'm eating shrimp scampi. No.
Billy?
Liv, I'm eating, and he's paying. Look, you used to be the work wife,
yeah,
but word on
can't
the
you wait
street is
till
your
the
sponsor. You really think I'm
meal's
leaving this
over?
table?
Billy, leave the table.
Billy leaves the table.
Damn. I'd be taking my shrimp scampi
Work
with
wife.
It's true. Was true.
He's not sleeping.
Not my problem.
What does my ex-work wife want?
Amanda Tanner wants to sit down. 15 minutes with him.
You and I both
And then
know.
she goes away. For good. This is legit, Cyrus.
And then this goes away.
Then you buy Scampi only for me.
We made a president together.
We did.
I miss you.
Yeah, me too.
He's not sleeping.
Cyrus, neither am I.
Her name is Helen
Keep
Fisher.
putting your fingers
she went
in this
home
man's
with Travis willingly. Claims he wouldn't take no for an answer.
Explain the bruises.
Self-inflicted. Travis is innocent.
Aren't they all?
Hell no. But Travis is. It's a classic he said, she said. It'll all come down to...
Perception. You're being perceived by the public, and more importantly by the jury, entitled rich boy who thinks he can get away with anything. You play by my rules. You do not drink, you don't go out, no more blonde.
This might sound
As
really
charming as she
stupid,
was.
but it just popped in
Whatever
my
you
head
say,
because they're
Liz.
saying it was self-inflicted strangulation. When you're choking yourself, wouldn't you do it this way? And if you're choking somebody else, you would do it this way? Couldn't you tell, like, based on where the hands...
I need a restraining order?
For a friend who brings you free coffee?
We're not friends.
maybe
My
not,
coffee's
but
free. What do you want?
I feel like
Jane Powell. She's prosecuting the Harding rape case.
so you
Dirt
could
on
do
Jane
it like
Powell,
that.
my friend and colleague,
That
and
feels
intimidator.
very
Oh, please,
natural.
you hate Jane Powell. Jane Powell
like
is
it
gunning for
feels
your
harder
job.
though.
You're so touchy pre-coffee.
Do that
That's
to
no way to
yourself.
treat a friend.
We're not friends.
With the US
Never
attorney,
really
I
thought
got
about it
nothing
till
on the
right now.
These 10 are voting guilty.
The trial's not even over. How can you say that for sure?
Body language, sociological and psychological factors. I'll rule it all but 2 as potential non-guilty votes. 4, freelance graphic designer, bartender voted for Nader. And juror 6, NRA member, retired Marine, winces every time the prosecution speaks.
Huh, what'd you get?
We have to discuss it. That's final. When the guy's in jail, you can ask me anything you want.
He is a total date raper.
Jury's set to hang him high. Day 3 of trial, and we've lost them already.
Abby, what do we have on Helen?
Thursdays at Tony's. Helen and I had a long-standing weekly drinks date.
I used to be so hungover on Fridays during law school.
It wasn't like that. Helen would have 1, maybe 2 drinks. She never wanted to be hungover around the kids. Plus, working here, it's all she could afford. Excuse me.
The bad? Helen's a saint, special ed advocate. A saint. You have to be to win a he said, she said case without coming out looking like a regretful slut who was asking for it.
What's the good?
The good is she's broke. She owes over 250 grand between student loans and credit cards. The girl's drowning.
Jeez.
You want me to settle? Olivia, that's out of the question.
Helen is an airtight witness. We've already lost the jury.
He is innocent.
Photographs of bruises on a pretty girl prove to be very effective. Perception is more important than evidence. The truth doesn't matter. He looks guilty, he is guilty. Travis will be in prison.
I mean, I feel that.
We've
I
got
feel
an
like
opportunity here. You have a lot of money.
Yeah.
You only have one son.
I feel rich.
Settle.
Even if I didn't do something, I'd probably settle to like not
Do whatever you have to do.
deal with it. Like if I was rich.
It's $8 million in 3 installments.
8 million?
The gag order and confidentiality. As Charles has hopefully explained, it means you stop cooperating as a witness, which will force the prosecution to drop the case.
They've offered to throw in an extra $500,000 to the special education charity of your choice.
10.
10? That is preposterous. Ignore me. I'm not here.
1 payment.
I can sell 9, no more.
Done.
No.
Helen, we're not going to get a better offer.
I said no.
You're angry, Helen. I understand that. But the quickest way to put this behind you is to settle this now. Years of unfinished anger.
You take, Miss Pope. If you were me, how much would it take you to be able to forget? To forget you'd been strangled, had your clothes ripped off, had some guy forced his fist inside your mouth so far you could taste your own blood.
So he did do it. If it's not about
To
the
be able to
money,
even think of having sex with somebody
like
again.
they think.
Up every morning and not want to kill yourself when you realize it wasn't just a dream, it actually happened. How much would it take you to forget all that? 10 million? 20? How much would you be worth? How much?
Let's go.
Child.
Thank you for your service. Thank you for your service. Gentlemen, thank you all.
Has he played the president or like someone
see
in
that?
politics and something else that I might have seen?
Prosthetic hands. That man saluted me with his left hand because his right hand was blown off by an IED while he was busy keeping us safe. This country.
He has nice hair.
I wish you were a cynic. Being president is easier for a cynic.
Olivia wants a meeting. One sit down with Amanda Tanner, and it all goes away. I think it's worth it. You hear her out, and then it's done. We're free. This is a chance to put Amanda Tanner behind you.
Olivia will be there?
Like I said, your life would be so much easier if you were a cynic. 3 days out, we let this go to jury, and we're screwed.
It's going to because she won't settle.
We lost? What happens when we lose? We're just done?
We're never done. If we lose this round, we prep him for appeal. Whatever happens, there's always another move. We do not give up. I do not give up.
Okay, then.
It's not personal.
He doesn't like the word lose.
I'll be like, can y'all give me a list of the shit not to say then,
Jays
please?
have a natural bias against the exceedingly rich.
Well, I have a natural bias against Rayon. But hey, if it'll help me look as innocent as I am, I love it. What's the point of all this? I mean, if she won't settle, I'm going to prison, aren't I?
No more yellow ties. Blue. You can trust a man in blue.
But maybe we didn't go high enough. Maybe we should try again. And they always take the money in the end.
I can't talk.
Trav,
Now, you
I
have to
think you
stop
might
calling
be
me.
you might
Who are
be
you
a
talking
dirtball.
Reporter from The Sun. He keeps calling.
I'm not gonna take your phone away. You cannot answer your phone, not even to tell someone to go away. He knows something. He's chomping at the bit.
She
He
was
must
on
have something.
He likes
too.
me. What? The reporter. Maybe I could talk to him, find out what he knows.
Harrison,
I want permission to look into Travis's finances. He said something about settlements, how they always take the money. We should know if he's speaking from experience.
be careful.
In 08, he made 3 payments of $200,000 on women in Harlem.
Her name's Rachel Klein.
Find out what the money was for.
Can't. She's dead.
Committed suicide 3 years ago, Pills.
All the marks of a cover-up here.
Covering up what?
Liv, I know Sandra's your friend.
If he raped that girl and paid her off, it makes it a lot more likely he raped Helen, too.
Looks like we're gonna get 458 passed in the Senate. What?
I thought we were good. Problem solved.
Is he a Democrat or a Republican? I can't tell
It's an
you.
audio tape. Do they call them audio tapes now? What with CDs and all?
You don't ramble, so now I'm nervous.
You want to hear this?
I feel like Republican, right? There were hints at that. It doesn't matter. I'm just curious.
Sorry. From that first day when you asked me to run your campaign, I dreamed a lot of dreams. I knew you were going to be president, but I never dreamed I'd be listening to a tape of you moaning with a White House aide. That's what that is, right? You with your pants down, having sex with Amanda Tanner.
Sires.
You don't talk. You don't talk anymore. Someone sent this to me. You get that? Amanda Tanner is blackmailing you, which means that Olivia Pope is blackmailing you.
That is somebody I would not
This
want
isn't Liv.
to be blackmailing me.
Liv didn't do this. She wouldn't do this.
Mr. President.
Liv wouldn't do this.
I don't want to believe it either.
She wanted a meeting. She wanted to put this to bed.
You know what happens at that meeting? They ambush you. There were no demands that came with this. The demands come in the meeting when you're face to face, when they're in control. We both know that's how Olivia Pope works.
I don't know if I can trust you,
There's
Cy.
Olivia. Liv isn't coming home. She's going to take a knife and she's going to gut you.
I said okay. Oh my God.
I just left Rachel's parents' house. 4th grade teacher, and there's an S class in the driveway.
It's an $80,000 car that came out the year her daughter was paid off.
Want to know the best part? There's an American University sticker on it.
God, I had a hair in
Harrison,
my
I'm
mouth.
gonna need you to get.
Already on it.
People's lives would be so much easier if you didn't stick your wiener in places
You're
it
not
doesn't
cop.
belong. Don't
Usually all
put
we
your
get down
wiener
here are cops,
in
sometimes lawyers, but you're
someone
not a
else
lawyer
other
either.
than your
Definitely not a
significant
cop.
other.
Some days I'm a lawyer.
Then you won't have
Just a single man
problems.
looking
Keep your
ravenous.
wiener to
No
yourself
rape like you
or your
and I.
husband or
You
your
met
wife
Rachel Klein?
or your boyfriend or girlfriend.
You flirting with
Whoever
me?
it is you're with.
Because I test rape kits all day.
Unless you have an arrangement.
That bug's so bad it'll be 10 years before some of them even get open. You know what's in a rape kit? Guy who's sometimes a lawyer, not a cop. Swabs. The panties she was wearing when he pulled them down, the little bits of him they combed off her body in the comb they used to do it. If I can give you something that's going to get some justice for one of these women, just ask me. I'll do it. But if you want anything else, you've come to the wrong place.
Rape kit will be fine. Thank you, ma'am.
Hey, Gideon. It's Quinn from Olivia Pope and Associates. I was wondering if you wanted to grab a drink with me tonight, if you're not busy. If you are, it's completely and totally fine. We could do it another time, tomorrow or next week or never at all ever.
Jesus. Talking so
Okay.
damn fast.
Sure.
Why are you creeping?
Bye. What?
You're weird. Weird is good.
You're kind of weird.
Thank you.
Creeping on somebody else. So you're gonna
Amanda
call them
settling in
weird.
okay?
I'm sorry we didn't vote.
We never vote. Not really.
Trust me, we're on the right side of this.
You have a conflict of interest so big in this thing, I don't even think there's a word for it.
Melly.
I hope I'm not catching you at a bad time.
Well, what can I do for you?
Well, you know we have that state dinner tonight. I couldn't believe it, but it looks like you didn't receive an invitation.
But
8 o'clock. See you then.
Does she know?
You
gonna want to see this.
She met Travis in a bar in Adams Morgan.
Rachel went home with Travis and you raped her.
Report rape kit and all. He made payments, 3 payments to her account, bought her an S-Class.
She recanted her story to the police. She couldn't function, had to move back in with her parents.
And a year later, she swallowed enough Seconal to end her life. She was found by a friend, her best friend. She changed her hair from brunette to blonde.
Helen Fisher. You were right about Helen. She was after Travis, but not for the money. She was after Travis because he raped her best friend. Her name was Rachel Klein. You destroyed her life, Travis. But you're not guilty of raping Helen. Rachel can never testify against you, so you'll go free.
Is this true?
Mom.
Answer me, honey.
I didn't want to tell you. I didn't want to disappoint you any more than I'm sorry. I screwed up and I tried to fix it. You always said I should fix my mistakes, so I took care of it. I handled it.
You should be in prison, you sick
You
fuck.
went to Tony's on Thursdays because the defendant went there on Thursdays for 6 months.
Yes, but
you stalked him, didn't
Objection.
Sustained.
you? You approached him as a brunette. When he didn't respond, you changed your hair color.
He hurt me. He pinned me down.
Ms. Fisher, stick to the question.
You changed your hair color, follow Travis around so you could seduce him. You went home with him, and then you set him up. Set all of us up.
That's true. I mean, he definitely should pay for what he did, but like, isn't it against the law kind of for what she's doing?
He's gonna get off, isn't he?
Lying under oath and all that?
Destroying that girl in there. Travis is gonna be just fine. I signed him up for everything when he was a kid. Hockey, soccer, lacrosse. I figured if I couldn't be around, maybe he wouldn't notice. He was great at everything. Made every all-star team. In 10 years, I never made it to a single game.
Did he actually rape her too, or she's...
He hurt someone.
I guess maybe I'm not clear on that.
He held her down.
I know
My
she's paying
son
him
did
back
that.
for that, for her friend, but did he do...
What should I do? Tell me.
There's nothing you can do. Who he is, it's not your fault.
She is so dramatic with her facial expressions. He needs to go away forever.
Hey,
What are you doing here?
setting you up.
Setting me up.
Virgin margaritas all night, and whatever her date orders gets a 3-finger pour of booze in it. Put your hair down and take that jacket off. Flirt just enough, but not too much.
I can handle myself.
I heard you on the phone. You need to be set up.
She's cute though. Wow. Fuck, she's gorgeous. Goodness gracious.
I invited her.
Look lovely?
Of course, yeah. I'm so happy you could come.
I wouldn't miss it, Mr. President. Prime Minister, how is the new baby?
Thank you so much for coming.
I get this vibe that wifey knows, I think, right? Don't tell me. I swear to
than I
fucking God, if anybody
expected.
ever spoils
They
anything
had
on this
ballroom
show,
dancing at Andover. It was the only way I could get near a girl back
we gonna
then,
have a
so-
problem.
Glad to see it's working out for you. What?
Trying to figure out how I can sexually harass you and get away with it. I don't work here anymore. My catch. Or is there another guy?
I'd like to turn with the best dancer in the West Wing. No offense, Fitz.
None taken.
Oh, the Thatcher showed up, everybody.
Don't look at me, because everyone will know.
Can't not look at you.
The song will be over in a minute.
It's ridiculous. Everything is ridiculous. How did it all get so... Damn it, just look at me. Look at me. Meet me in our spot in 10 minutes.
No,
Oh, you got a
I'm not
spot.
spending any more time away from you.
we're in public. Look away.
I know I don't have the right. I know you don't trust me. I love you.
Your wife is 10 feet away.
I love you.
What about Amanda?
Love you. Our spot.
You can't leave your own state dinner.
Watch me.
She gonna go? She's gonna go. She's gonna go. Y'all are into this
I know, I'm so
toxic thing.
So should we get to it? I know why you called.
You do.
Dig around, find my weak spot. I have tried every drug but the needle drugs, but I'm only addicted to Sports Center and my BlackBerry. DUI
Come on,
in Lubbock, but
Crackberry.
the arrest record is still on file. In 8th grade, I stuffed the ballot box in an attempt to rig the student council election, but I did it to get closer to Jenny Marconi.
All right, you look like a snack.
Still
again.
lost. Not giving up this story. Take it off of Metro and onto National. Tell me it's not a story, because that would insult what little intelligence I have. I wouldn't believe you anyway, because your boss is involved. You're a terrible liar who's not the least bit buzzed. You've had as much as I've had, and while I am genuinely buzzed, you are like a cobra, because you're so freaking tense. Now that you know everything, let's forget about work for a couple of hours, get you a real drink.
Why did you break the deal
Those
with
tiny
Libby?
little margaritas,
What are you
I would
talking
need
about?
40 of them.
Called Amanda.
I called Amanda's college roommate. I called her friends at the White House. Absolutely did not call Amanda. I'm keeping my promise. I want that quote.
Oh, Cyrus, hello?
I don't know what you think you're playing at, Liv, but I don't take kindly to blackmail. I never took you for the hell hath no fury type.
You want to be careful, Cyrus, with how you speak to me. I might forget that we are friends. Excuse
What
me.
happened? You danced? He said he loved you. What are you gonna go meet him right now? He has you in the palm of his hand. You're being played. The best politician in the world. The upside? The tell-all book that you can write. The president's horror. It's all very dirty and bestseller. These very nice agents are gonna escort you off the White House grounds. And you can tell Amanda Tanner that the meeting with the president is off.
I mean, yeah, well, she was about to go to the spot, but she ain't
I was
know.
wrong before. It is your fault. You love him, but you can't fix everything for him. You can't. He's playing you because you let him clean up his messes and you believe him even when he lies.
Enabling him,
That
yeah.
is not love. The best thing you can do for him
yeah.
is to do the best thing for him. It's not your fault. Letting him get away with it, that is your fault.
Yeah, for sure.
Mr. President, Cyrus, this is not a good time.
Olivia's not coming. What? She canceled the meeting with Amanda Tanner. She was playing you, twisting the knife. I'm sorry, sir.
I need to get back to the Prime Minister.
Oh, he a sneaky little motherfucker, isn't he? Cyrus is a little sneak. Little snaky Cyrus. I like the name Cyrus, though.
You want me to turn myself in? That's a little drastic.
You're a raper.
You raped that girl, killed herself.
Well, that wasn't my fault.
Travis, please, this is hard enough.
So I made a couple of payments.
There's a rape kit. It's got your DNA all over it.
Trav.
She never pressed charges. They don't even have my name. It happened once.
Travis.
I'm not talking to you.
Oh,
I'm
no,
talking to my
see,
mother.
what not gonna do. We ain't gonna
I'll
talk
go
to
away.
Olivia
How's
like
sound?
that.
I'll go to Europe, then I'll come back and run the company. That was always the plan anyway.
Until
That's
she
a good
found out you were a
compromise, right?
raper.
That's what I thought you'd say.
Well, good. That takes care of the problem.
I've already taken care of it, honey.
You didn't.
Mom! Don't do this, Mom! Mom!
No,
Don't do this!
that's a good mom. That's a good mom. Because no fucking way.
My friend got transferred to misdemeanors. Something about incompetence, didn't research the defendant well.
How sad for you.
No way.
Okay, maybe.
Should you let your child get away with that?
Maybe we can be friends.
No fucking way.
Maybe.
She is so fucking hot.
You okay?
Why did you invite her to the state dinner?
Olivia?
Why would you do that?
Because you needed to see her. I trust that tonight you'll sleep like a baby.
Ah!
Wait, where's Amanda?
Change of plan.
The wifey
You're not getting a
knows.
quote from Amanda. Getting something better, an interview with Sandra Harding. About an hour ago, she turned her son into the U.S. attorney for rape. She's agreed to tell you, and only you, her side of the story. Your exclusive story will be chased by every major newspaper in the country. I know it's not cherry blossoms.
Thank you.
Damn.
Thank you.
Gideon, that was a meeting.
It's probably nothing, but Gideon said this thing at drinks about how he never called Amanda, not one. My gut says he's not lying.
Reporters lie, Quinn.
My gut says she's lying. I don't think Amanda's telling you everything.
What is she not telling?
He's mad at me. I get that. But if I could just have 5 minutes, I know that I could explain.
I know how hard this is.
I'm sure you do.
You're afraid that it was nothing.
She definitely does.
That he's forgotten it already. And if he's forgotten, then it's almost as if it never happened. And that makes you feel completely and utterly alone. But I haven't forgotten. I know it was real. I will stand beside you every step of the way. I will make him remember. And you will never be alone in this again. But I'm gonna need everything. Every truth, every detail. If I'm gonna stand with you, I need to hear all of it.
Makes sense.
I'm pregnant.
Well, there's that, America. Holy fuck. Holy shiitake mushrooms on a cracker with some crudité or something. What is a crudité? Why is this so good? It's so dramatic. The acting is so the thing I think it's very watchable. The pacing. I feel like the pacing is so good, and like the changing in the scenes and just like the way they bring in the other storylines and everything's just kind of like involved, and then it's just kind of, it feels like it goes really fast and they talk really fast. And I feel like me with being somebody that has ADD, like I could like, I'm listening to them talk really fast and then they go and they talk to somebody else really fast, and then it all just moves really fast, but it's all really fucking good. And everything has like a little bit of a twist, and there's people that are deceitful, and Cyrus Bean is a motherfucker. I could already tell that. He is gonna be very interesting to watch. I love it. Let me know what y'all thought about this one. I'll see you on the next one. Bye.